What's up, family? Here's your shoulder care package. Perform each exercise for 1 to 2 minutes on each side, and I promise your shoulder, your neck, and your back are gonna feel much better. Remember, the key to keeping the body healthy is to move simply more often. All right, exercise number 1 is gonna be the pec stretch, and you're gonna do that in a doorway. Okay, so first you're just gonna bring your arm up against the door frame. You're gonna tighten up your core here, and then you're just gonna step forward in order to feel a stretch on the front of your chest here, okay? So this is one that we've done before, but we're just gonna put this together in a sequence this month, and this is gonna be exercise number 1. So we're gonna perform this pec stretch every day this week, and then next week we'll build on that stretch, okay? So for this stretch, just step forward until you feel that nice tension in the front of your chest here, and then try working different angles so we can hit all different parts of this pec muscle. The pec is a big fan-shaped muscle, so we want to work these different angles to hit all the different fibers of that pec muscle, okay? So if I come up higher, I can feel a different stretch than when my hand is down lower, okay? So this stretch here is going to reduce the risk of poor posture, potential rotator cuff injuries, carpal tunnel, as well as neck pain, okay? So just perform this for a minute or 2 on the right side, and then switch, and you can do the same thing on the left side. What's up, family? Here is movement number 2 for our shoulder series, okay? So last week we went over the pec stretch. This week we're gonna go over a lat stretch, and again, you're gonna use your doorway. To perform this stretch, you're gonna bring your left hand on the inside of the door frame here. You're gonna build up some tension in your arm, so kind of back up until you feel some tension in that shoulder, and then take a step back with your left leg, and you should feel a big stretch down the left side of your body here, okay? Then you can step forward and go again. So lean back till you feel a little tension there, and then step back and make a big long motion with the left side of your body here so you can feel that stretch, okay? Hold for a few seconds and then come back out, okay? So just try to find an angle to give you a good stretch here. You can use a little bit, you can bring your hand up higher, see if that feels better. But we're just going for that stretch down the side of our body here. So again, this stretch is gonna help reduce the risk of poor posture, potential rotator cuff injuries, neck pain, as well as potential carpal tunnel injuries that you could get from repetitive chronic overuse kind of stuff. So adding this stretch into your daily routine is a great way to take care of your shoulders, your arms, and your neck. What's up, family? So now that we've gone over ways to stretch a couple of the tight muscles in our shoulders over the last 2 weeks, now we're gonna go over a couple exercises to activate a couple of the weak muscles that live in the shoulder, okay? So this week, we're gonna go over a scap squeeze. So the scap squeeze you can perform anywhere. This is one of my go-to exercises that I do constantly throughout the day, okay? So you're gonna start with your hands here. You're gonna turn your palms up, and you're gonna pinch your shoulder blades back, all right? So it's that easy. You're just pulling your shoulder blades back and together as you rotate your hands out, and you wanna feel this at the lower part of your shoulder blades, okay? So try to feel those muscles pull you back as you go through this motion here, all right? You don't really need to add any resistance for this to turn on these muscles, but if you want to, you can take a resistance band and you can pull out to the side like this, okay? So again, this is gonna help us prevent poor posture. It's gonna help us reduce the risk of rotator cuff injuries. It's gonna help prevent neck pain from setting in, as well as potential carpal tunnel. So this series here is reducing the risk of all of those things. What's up, family? Today we're gonna go over our last movement of the shoulder sequence. Okay, so the first 2 weeks we went over 2 stretches to target a couple tight areas of our shoulder. Last week, we went over our scap squeezes to turn on the muscles on the back of our shoulder blade. And today we're gonna go over an exercise to turn on the muscles on the front of our shoulder blade. Okay, so these are called serratus anterior push-ups. And all you need is some space on the floor, okay? So we'll get into this quadruped position here. And first, I just want you to tighten up your core a little bit, okay? Next, you're gonna straighten out your elbows, and the elbows are not gonna move during this movement at all. Then we wanna make sure our head and our neck are in a straight line with our back. So that's our nice starting position there. Now from there, I'm just gonna let my chest sag to the ground and let my shoulder blades come together. And then I'm gonna push long through my arms here and try to spread my shoulder blades apart, but I'm gonna keep everything else in line with where it started, okay? So I'm just sagging my chest to the ground, and then I'm pushing my shoulder blades apart. Let those shoulder blades come together, and then push those shoulder blades apart. So my elbows are not moving at all here, and I'm trying to stay nice and straight in my neck and my back. Okay, so shoulder blades together and shoulder blades apart. Shoulder blades together, shoulder blades apart. Okay, just like that, nice and easy, up and down. So again, this exercise here is gonna help reduce the risk of poor posture, of potential rotator cuff injuries, of potential neck pain, and then even potentially carpal tunnel. So now we've gone over 4 exercises that can be used as a series to help take care of your shoulders and help reduce the risk of these common overuse injuries.